Hi, everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Taco Tuesday podcast. This is Brandon.
And this is Jake.
And we are coming to you from my living room.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
I love this living room. You redecorated.
I did.
Did you do this yourself, or did Trish just manhandle these couches? And
all the stuff that looks good, I did. Everything that's fucked up, the rest of my family did. We moved everything out of the way and then cleaned the carpet because, you
have children?
Yeah, we have babies. We got cats. After all winter long, everybody coming here with their shoes on and shit. They messed up my nice carpet, so I had to come in and clean the carpet. And
after you did that, somebody spilled coffee on it?
Hell yeah, because that's how it's got to go.
Always.
But luckily, one of the stores around here rents a carpet cleaner for like $30.
Nice.
So
is that like what, $30 an hour or a day?
No, a day. Like
that's not bad.
You pay $50 up front, and then they keep, You
pay $50 and then they give you $20 back or something.
Yeah, just in case they're like, just in case you bring it back and it's got shit all in the in the bristles and all that. I was like, yeah, we're keeping this $20 because you're nasty.
They're like, there's literal human shit in here.
Yeah.
And somebody's got to clean this.
Whose dookie is this? We don't care. $20 is staying here. So went and basically paid $30 to rent out the carpet cleaner, and it sucked all the dirt and the grime and all that stuff out of the carpet. So I'm happy with it. And then somebody had to go and mess that up for everybody. Now I got a little spill that I got to put some elbow grease into.
Well, I think it looks great. I want to say, and I didn't say this when I first came in to your home, and I wish we would have gone over this first, but I do have to say, you look like, with your mustache, so obviously nobody can see, Brandon has just a mustache. Mm-hmm. His hair is a little curly, got a nice haircut. He looks like an announcer for a Mexican wrestling match. And,
I've been told that I look like a...
Like you're about to announce the luchadores that are coming out.
I've been told that I look like a Hispanic carnival barker.
Okay. Yeah. I like mine better, but I dig it.
Yeah. Or Paul Blart had sex with a Hispanic lady. Yeah. No. I'm actually growing this mustache out in protest.
Of the facial hair rules?
Yeah, this is a
so you can have a mustache.
Yeah,
that's it.
This is a protestache. I was told starting my new job that we couldn't grow facial hair. I went, aw, and then I etch-a-sketched my face. I had a clean slate, and then they told me, because I asked them, I was like, wait, why does he get to have a mustache? And they're like, oh, nobody told you? You can have a mustache, but everything else has to go. I was like, sweet. I'm going to creep the fuck out of everybody until you guys change the rule. So it's been working. This motherfucker. Here's the thing. This bastard's been putting on overtime. Okay?
They're gonna change the rules, but in a way that's gonna suck for everybody. Because they're gonna be like, we just can't do beards.
Yeah.
You just can't have any facial hair at all. And you're going to be like, fine. And then Bob with the mustache, who's 70 years old, is going to be like, I quit. I'm not having a mustache.
Right. And they've even talked about people like quitting or not taking positions because you had to shave.
Yeah.
People are like, nope, won't do it. Need to keep my beard. I'm sorry. I need to eat more than I need my beard.
Right.
But at the same time, now that I'm here, we're going to change some shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand. Like, here's the thing. I think that a lot of the grooming standards in the professional world at this point are kind of silly.
Yeah.
But you know,
I don't know.
I'm the same way. Like, I'm not gonna be homeless just so that I can have a beard.
Right.
And then a beard that I can't take care of because I'm homeless.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But I would prefer to just find a job that let me have my beard. When I first started growing a beard at Village Inn, my manager was like, "You got to shave that," and I was like, "Why?" He was like, "We're a family restaurant, you know." And then he was like, "Well, you know, you can't have
Your beard's scaring the children.
Well, you can't have your beard." Well, yeah, I was like, "What do you mean? That doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
And so he quickly changed the story to, "Well, you know, we can't have beard hair in the food," and I was like, "That doesn't happen," you know.
Right.
So I just I would shave it down, you know, because they never said you couldn't have facial. Actually, our rules don't say that you can't have facial hair, but
Yeah.
I would just like shave it down, and then I would just let it grow a little more, and then it would take longer for him to realize I had a beard until eventually he just stopped telling me that I couldn't have a beard.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. We went through the rule books, or the handbook, or whatever you want to call it, the employee handbook, and it said men are not allowed to have facial hair, yada yada, blah blah blah. Didn't say shit about women. I was like, that's how some of the women in janitorial are getting by. There's a couple ladies in there that got a wolf pussy going on, and they need to get it trimmed up.
They're like, "Jan, do you want to train to be a dealer?" She's like, "No, I'm good.
Right,
I'll just stay here."
Right. Maybe if we give her another position, she'll think about shaving. Hey, Marcia, we wanted to talk to you. No dice. Like, oh god. But yeah. So and funny thing is, a couple days ago, at the end of my shift, my boss tells me, "Oh, by the way, they're doing surveys in like the training room,
right?"
And it was like 30 questions. It was like, my coworkers know what they're doing and care about their job. Completely agree or completely disagree or kind of agree or kind of disagree, that kind of thing.
Right.
And you go down the line. I was like, all right, I'll do this, kind of going through the motions, and then you get to the end, and it's like, it gives you this blank space that's like, all right, and use this space to tell us your questions, comments, or concerns on how we can make or improve, like, casino culture or whatever you want to call it. Like, I started flexing my fingers and went into like college essay mode, and I think I
was it on a computer?
Yeah.
Was it anonymous?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I went to town. So I think I typed for like 10 minutes straight. I think I finished with like, and in short, I could have went into detail about
you
like,
broke it down. You're like, points to take away from this.
yeah, right. The only thing I would have changed was the possibility of you guys letting me do a PowerPoint on this subject, but I'll keep it to the
come
essay.
into the break room at 10. I'll have donuts.
Right.
Be a short half an hour presentation.
Brandon, what is this about? Now sit. We got a lot to go through. But yeah, no, I basically just put in there, like, I understand the want or desire to keep facial hair short.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Whatever. Like, use your beard trimmer and keep it to a 1 or a 2 or what have you.
Sure.
But or just until it like begins to look unkempt, and then like, hey buddy, like trim the hedges a little bit. But and I understand like not wanting people to dye their hair like a weird color. Like, okay, no purple beards. I get it.
Right.
But you know, to say none at all, like that's silly to me, because that doesn't only affect our lives at work, but outside I can't leave work and be like, oh, now that work's done, I can put my beard on. Like,
right,
you know,
right.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, and here's, like, you know, I guess the thing that's weird to me is, personally, my personal opinion is, if I go to a casino and the dealer has purple hair, I don't give a shit.
Right,
you know,
for sure.
I would much rather have a dealer with purple hair than go and sit down at a table with one that smells like cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
That's like way less professional to me than what color her hair is.
Right.
You
like
know?
Rodney just got back from his 13th 15-minute smoke break.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm completely, I'm on board with that. And I don't know, on my side of things, like, for me, it's just kind of like, I want my facial hair back.
Yeah.
You know,
you look good with facial hair, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it.
My wife said the same thing. She's like, so are they budging at all on the facial hair thing? I was like, not yet, but I'm going to keep at it. She goes, all right. Like, because she knows that I'm going to keep up with the mustache thing, and she's like, if you can get the whole thing back, that'd be great. But if they're not looking like they're going to budge, let's just go with the full clean shave.
She's like the principal warrior with you. She's like, I don't like the way it looks on you.
Yeah.
But I respect what you're doing.
Yeah. No, it's and that was exactly it. Like I shaved for work.
Yeah.
The whole face. And she goes, "Aww." And then I started doing the mustache. She's like, "What? Why? No. Let's get that gone." And I was like, "No. This is in protest. Like I'm hoping that this changes some shit." She's like, "Yeah, fuck the man." And then she was on board with it.
She's like, bushier.
Yeah, right. She's like, handlebar that shit. I want you to look like a 1930s strong man.
Hell yeah.
Which I will never have those muscles. But yeah, so that's why the mustache. Like I went to a party over the weekend, and
were people calling you Ron?
No, I wish I would accept the shit out of that. You smell like maple and oak trees. But no, I walked into a wedding reception over the weekend.
Okay.
And it was a weird feeling because, at least from how I felt, I was there for the bride and groom.
Yes.
That I had been there for, or familiar with, friends with, however you want it, close to.
Sure.
Since I was in high school.
Okay.
And I walk in this thing. I'm there in support of them, knowing full well that I was walking into a wedding reception filled with other people that either didn't know who the hell I was, or were indifferent to me, or hated my guts, like other people from high school. And so I walk into this thing, and I'm walking into the back door. I've got my daughter in my arm, and my wife and son are following behind us. And I'm walking into the door. I'm looking the way I do, and this guy, knowing full well that he hates me, not even from what he knows about me, just from somebody that he's familiar with that hates me also. And I'm walking in the door. He sees me, and he goes, "What's with the mustache?" That was hi, how you been?
Right.
And just, "What's with the mustache?" And I look right back at him, and
I'm listening.
I look right back at him, and he's at a wedding reception, and he's in a tank top with suspenders and like camouflage pants and a hat. So he's a Larry the Cable Guy fan.
Okay.
And he just
good look.
Yeah, right. He's red in the face, like he's been outside all day. I'm not faulting anybody for that, but
right.
This is definitely not the
person. Or
person.
He's an alcoholic.
Right. This is definitely not the person I expect to be judging me on any looks.
Right.
But I walk up. He's dressed the way he is. I'm looking the way I am. And the first thing he says to me, the only thing he says to me actually for the whole day, this is, "What's with the mustache?"
Yeah.
I go, "What's with the red face?" He goes, "I was in the sun all day." I go, "Sweet deal. Razor ran out." I walked in the house like, "Cool, we're done here. Have a good one."
Oh man,
like,
some people's kids,
Yeah. I'm thinking you're gonna start our interaction like a prick. I'm gonna end it like a prick.
Yep.
But yeah, so. And
some people are loving the mustache.
Yeah, it's very in between. Like some people are like, yeah, like mostly older guys. They're just like, bringing it back, eh?
Yeah.
And then everybody else, my contemporaries, the people my age, are just like, why is this a thing? Which I completely understand. Anybody out there listening that feels that way about my mustache or have seen me with the mustache and they're like, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing. Why are you doing it?
Right.
What are you doing? I'm on that boat too, but
I'm on the ride with you. But
yeah, you have to understand. I'm fighting a bigger fight.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So yeah, I've had a couple different things thrown at me. The Paul Blart. What was it? Somebody said me and an Asian guy I work with. The Asian guy said this, by the way.
Okay.
the guy at work said he's starting to grow the mustache too, but